Hi guys, this is Kayla.
And this is Becky, and we're with A Couple of Bees Read.
Yes, and we also enjoy our weekly wine. What is our wine this week?
Well, our weekly wine is from Middle Jane, and if you remember, that winery was named after the matriarch of the family, because her name was Jane, and she was a very strong woman. She made things happen, and every female in their family, their middle name is Jane after her.
Aww.
And I think that is the sweetest story. And this is the Cabernet Sauvignon. And I'm just going to say, before I became a scout and cellar consultant, Cabernet Sauvignon was about the only wine I ever drank.
I remember that.
It was my favorite wine. I just didn't branch out. And then a friend at the beach sent me a special package because I had done a favor for her, and which I was not expecting anything, especially something this magnificent. And it really opened I should say, I was going to say my eyes, but really my taste buds up to new things, you know. So, but Cabernet is still one of my favorites, and this is from Middle Jane. The wines just smell so good when you open them. And I think it's because it's that all-natural, the very authentic grape taste and aroma. This is a really, really good wine.
It's really rich.
Very.
Does it have a coffee aftertaste? There's an aftertaste I can't quite place.
There is something there, but it's cherry is very strong.
Yeah, the cherry very much.
Plum, and then there's some vanilla in it.
Maybe that's the aftertaste, because I always have vanilla flavoring in my coffee. Yeah, so that could be what I'm tasting.
That's exactly it. So
my taste buds are ruined.
But it's wonderful. Pairs really well. I mean, you know, with good, think about a good steak. It would go well with that. It would go well with brisket. Yes. Asian cuisine, different cheeses, a charcuterie board. I made us a mini charcuterie board tonight, trying a new cheese with everything. So, anyway, just it's really good, clean crafted, no additives, no added sugar, pesticides aren't used. It's just a wonderful, wonderful wine. And so I would definitely encourage you to get it. And right now we're running a special this week, free shipping with a $49 order. Usually it has to be like a $150 order to get free shipping, but this week it's only $49, and there's some other specials on there too. So
is it a Valentine's Day special?
This kind of is, or Valentine's, President's Day, you know, that kind of thing. And speaking of Valentine's Day, thought this might be an appropriate book. It's Unromanced by Erin Connor. This was an interesting little book. Wasn't a little book, but you know, it was very interesting. The whole story behind it is these two individuals, their meet cute was in an elevator. And she has no idea who this guy is, and he doesn't know who she is. And they meet every week. She is a writer, okay, and she reads voraciously and loves to read romance. And she goes to this little hotel bar, and she kind of has this agreement with the bartender. He works by day in an assisted living place. And the ladies and even the gentlemen there enjoy reading romance. And so as she gets through reading the romance, she culls her books and brings them in, and he runs her a tab based on the number of books she comes in. So that's why she's at this hotel. And this guy is there, and just so happens if you're into daily soap operas, you would know who he was. Oh, yes, because he's very handsome, and he's very fit, shall we say. But he's terrified of elevators, and the elevator on the way up gets stuck.
Oh no.
Yes. And he just about panics. And she continues throughout the book to call him the elevator guy. And it ends up that they kind of hook up. Okay. And
Spicy.
it's now Aardvark gave them a 3 out of 5 spice level. I'm thinking more like a 4. Yes. There's a lot of stuff in here, people. Let me just tell you. I blush some at times. But anyway, he's a romantic. He falls hard and heavy with women he's involved in, and he ends up, they leave him. Well, she had a relationship, and that ended badly, and so she's against romance, and she has writer's block, and probably caused from the breakup, because she writes romance.
Right.
She's not feeling very romantic, so they kind of come up with this. They keep running into each other. You know, another one of those things that happens in romances. You have a one-night stand, you have your little meet cute, you have all this, and then all of a sudden here you are, and you keep running into each other. And there's something there. They got some chemistry going on now. But he doesn't want to be this romantic person anymore, because it just didn't get him anywhere. She needs help with her writer's block, so they decide to make a list, and she's going to ruin romantic things for him throughout the book. You know, like anything that you would see in a Hallmark movie, they're going to do it together, and she's going to make it where he's like, I can never do this again. You know, that kind of stuff. It's really funny, but I enjoyed it. The only thing that I do have to say, I would give it a 5-star, but I might have to give it a 4.95. I don't like it. I don't like the word GD being used in writing. To me, it doesn't add anything, and it is offensive to me. And if you borrow the book and read it, you'll notice it has little blackouts every time I see that word. Also, the F word is used a lot. And I know writers say, well, you have to use that word in order to portray the character. But right after that, they say these are bad guys, bad people. And so you got to get that, harsh.
Yeah.
I'm like, neither one of these characters are bad. They're not bad people, and it's just, I just think the word was overused in the book.
I think any word, when you overuse it, loses its meaning.
It could have been 10 pages shorter if GD and F word had been left out.
Wow.
I'm probably exaggerating, but but I did enjoy the book. Other than that little thing, I'll just say, and that's a pet peeve of mine. I know a lot of reviewers out there, they're like, get over yourself and everything. I'm like, well, I don't have to get over myself. That's just my opinion. But if whatever, I still enjoyed the book and everything. And like I said, it had a pretty spicy level. I liked the storyline, the plot. I liked it all. I liked the characters, and there's a lot of secondary characters in here that I think people will like too. And it's a good book. So I would definitely say pick up for Valentine's Day Unromance by Erin Connor, and I think you will enjoy it. And,
absolutely.
And get a bottle of wine.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.
Bye.